The government of Uganda, through the Ministry of Education and Sports, committed 3.7 billion shillings to the renovation of Busoga University ahead of its reopening for the 2025-2026 academic year.
Once again, my name is Lieutenant Colonel Engineer Peter Sekdemuka. The engineer in charge of Ministry of Education and Sports, government-funded projects. First and foremost, Busoga University was a private university. Now the government has taken over in fulfillment of His Excellency's promise to diversify universities to ensure that every region has one. So Busoga University works were given to us by Ministry of Education after coming to an understanding with the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs. A memorandum of understanding was signed on 3rd March and works immediately resumed on 30th March, and the total value of works we are doing there is around 3.79 billion shillings. This is just called or termed as critical renovation. Why critical? Busoga University had 3 campuses, but the main campus is at Iganga. So because they have the intention of resuming or opening the university by August, they had to pick out some critical works. So they did that at Iganga main campus. Other campuses are at Kamuli and then Bugiri, which works will also be done later. So these works were started, as I've told you, on 30th, and the expected practical completion date will be around 30th June, so that by August the campus is in position to resume and students will be admitted accordingly. So the scope of works, mainly for the campus to function, there must be an administration block. So we are working on all the administration blocks which are there. There is a mini administration block and a big administration. Then lecture halls. Lecture facilities are all being handled. We are working on the library. We are working on the main hall. We are working on the laboratory and science blocks. We are working on many structures which you can make a campus begin. So in our scope, we find that we have also external works to make sure that the area is really conducive enough for a student and to ensure that studying atmosphere is very, very nice for the learners. So that is our scope.
The Ministry of Education and Sports awarded the contract to the UPDF Engineering Brigade to undertake the refurbishment of the Iganga-based university in Busoga sub-region. The renovation works at Busoga University include demolition of unsafe structures, installation of new roofs and floors for all buildings, plastering and painting, and installation of new facilities. These comprehensive renovations aim to restore the university's infrastructure to a safe and functional state, providing a conducive learning environment for students. The Uganda People's Defence Force UPDF Engineering Brigade is in the final stages of renovating and rehabilitating Busoga University. The Uganda People's Defence Force UPDF Engineering Brigade is in the final stages of renovating and rehabilitating Busoga University.
The new update as per now, the works stands at 80% of the works complete. We had about 11 blocks that we are working on. Just besides us here, you can see the CTF, that's the Central Teaching Facility. Works stands at 75. Apparently we are on finishes. Finishes means we are doing terrazzo works. We have started some painting works. When you go to the administration block, the same scopes, we are at the same pace of the works. We have finished tiling some rooms. We are painting. Then we go to the 2 sets of the toilets facilities. That is for both the gents and the female. The same scope. We are doing finishes, we are doing terrazzo, we are painting. Then when you go to the other upper campus, which we are having the the main library, the law library, and the primary education section, the science laboratory, and the computer lab, and the main hall. Still, we are at the same pace. Works stands at 85%, and apparently we are on finishes.
How can you give us the in-depth analysis of how many structures do you have and what is taking place on each structure?
We have about 11 structures. I can start with the central teaching facility. We finished re-roofing it. We finished the masonry works and remodeling some few points in it. And apparently we are doing terrazzo works and painting works and possibly putting ceilings in it. Then besides the central teaching facility block, we have the toilets, the 2 sets of toilets. We also re-roofed it. We did masonry works in it, plus some remodeling. And apparently we are doing terrazzo works and also painting in it. Then when you go to the administration block, which is for the office of the VC, plus his deputies, plus other offices for the campus, we have finished tiling. We re-roofed the structure. We remodeled as per the guidance of the consultant. Just as that, and yes, just as that. Then besides the administration block, we have the smaller reception or small admin block. Also still within the same scope, we have done the same things there. Then when we go to the upper campus there, I can start with the law library. The law library also was re-roofed. We remodeled it, did a little bit of masonry works in it. We raised the height of the structures, and apparently we are doing terrazzo in it. Then when you go to the law library, when we go to the main library also the same scope, we are at also terrazzo. Then when you go to primary education laboratory, we also re-roofed it. We did a little bit of masonry works. We created the worktops for the students, and apparently we are doing also terrazzo works and painting ongoing. Then besides it, we have the main hall. The main hall also we did the same scope, that is re-roofing, a few masonry works, creating ramps for persons with disabilities. Then apparently we are painting it, we are doing terrazzo works. Then lastly is the computer block, the computer laboratory. The computer laboratory, we had to create a partition it into 2 sections, and we did masonry works in it. We re-roofed it, and apparently the works which are ongoing is the terrazzo works.
Could you also give us the overview of the timeline so far you've consumed on these infrastructures, and did you incur some challenges?
We have not incurred challenges as per now, because every material was available. Everything is available at site. Manpower is available. We have not incurred. Just sometimes what the public should know is that with the renovation works, it is not something that you can rush. The moment you start doing something, each work brings each other. So we have met the timeline very well, because everything was there. Every material is being supplied in time, and the works, the manpower is at site, as you can see. We have not had any challenges as per now.
The works include painting and electrical installations, marking significant progress ahead of the institution's reopening. With these renovations, the UPDF Engineering Brigade is ensuring that the university's infrastructure is restored to a functional and conducive state for learning.
No, everything, what dictates what to do or the scope of work is the availability of funds. For us to ensure that the university starts, we had to take on critical works. And the critical works means where the lecturers will be, where the students will be learning from, where the administrators will be, where they will be easing themselves. All those have been catered for. But these remaining structures, they follow under phase 2, which when we can easily work on them as the school is operational. So it has been catered for, but phased to ensure that the available funds can first of all ensure the university begins, since it is not for the students. Students are not resident. This is they will be there. So the lecturers also meanwhile will be accommodated somewhere as we work on these buildings in phase 2. And with the remaining structures, they will also take a shortest time possible, because this one is going to take on record around 4 months to be done. The Minister of Education has given it all. I thank Mama for this. She has given what it takes to ensure that there is improvement in education by providing, one, the learning environment or classrooms. That is why you find we are renovating all these previously abandoned schools, previously abandoned works by contractors. As I talk now, we are in Namasagali. Namasagali had been a dilapidated school, but we have put all those structures down and we are putting up new classroom blocks and the laboratory science labs. So by the building many new structures and taking on all these other works in education to improve, the government is very committed in improving the education. And education is the key to the development of the country, because where there are elites, there is thinking and there are a lot of innovation, and more so the science part of it. That's why you find in every school, every project we do, there must be a laboratory block or laboratory blocks. So that one is the intention of the government, to ensure that education really is improved, and they are trying to decentralize to ensure that every region has a university, and it is a policy Mzee has visualized and seen, and this is really a sign and evidence is that we are working on Busoga University, which will cover the Busoga region, and very many people enjoy, and there they will be really bridging the gap of the learners, trying to make sure that there is no congestion in Makerere or these mega institutions. They are decongesting so that people can go and move up country to go and study.
The reopening of Busoga University is expected to enhance access to higher education in the region, benefiting students and the community at large.
The details which we have incorporated, for example, the CTF, if you look at Block A and B, Block A and B, it wasn't in the scope that we should re-roof it, but after stakeholders engagement and further consultations with our consultants, that's the Ministry of Works, Transport, and the technical team of Ministry of Education, we sat in a meeting and agreed that let all the blocks also be re-roofed.
Then let us go to the quality assurance.
Since we are implementing the project of His Excellency the Commander-in-Chief, we are very, very strict with the quality. First and foremost, all the materials we use here, we test them. When you look at our Lexan, we take them to the laboratories and we test all our aggregates which we use here, we test them. Then secondly, the materials that we use are supplied, these are industrial materials, they are supplied from well-known suppliers. We have suppliers like Roofings, we have Tororo Cement, so we are very strict with the standard. We test every materials we use such that we produce quality. Since we are implementing the directive of His Excellency, the Commander-in-Chief. So there is no compromise with that. Yes, that is true. The feedback has been very good, sir. We have received a very good feedback, not only the clients and the end users, but the whole public. They are very appreciative of what UPDF Engineers Brigade is doing. They are very appreciative. They look at the quality of the works we do, the speed at which we are doing the works, the manpower on site. The public has been so amazed with what we have done here. Yes, we normally have weekly meetings. As I told you, we have a team from the Ministry of Works and Transport and the Ministry of Education and Sports. plus also the end users, that is the university management team, that's the task force management team for the university. So we normally have weekly meetings, so we keep reviewing the scopes of the works completed. So there has been that team coming, we have been having meetings, weekly meetings, we keep reviewing on the scope of the activities that has already been done.
Refurbishment covers the main administration block and 11 classrooms and staff blocks, making them habitable for learners. The UPDF Engineering Brigade will also undertake the external works, including the installation of drainage systems.
You are talking of, with regard to safety measures, we have taken all that into considerations. Our designs have been clear from the beginning, because if you look at most of the buildings, we have ramps. We have ramps in it. We shall have walkways. The compound will be paved very well. Yeah.
Pavers and lighting as part of builds of quantity of the project. As we moved around the campus premises, it was very evident that the UPDF Engineering Brigade was busy at work. Engineers and technicians were busy constructing and renovating various structures, from lecture halls to dormitories, with precision and dedication. The sound of hammering and drilling filled the air, a testament to the brigade's tireless efforts to bring the project to life. The engineers worked with focus and expertise, ensuring that every detail was attended to and every structure was built to last.
Definitely no, that cannot happen here, because we have guards around, we have policemen here at site, we have within us, we have the collaboration with us, UPDF Civil Engineers Brigade, who are working here with the Wananchi, has been very, very good. I can tell you that even we have been calling them, we vet them, we don't just bring people, we vet them, we identify whether they are good people or bad people, and we are working with them, we employ them. We give local content. The community around must benefit from the project. We employ them, and we are working. There are so many who are working with us right now. We have successfully achieved 100%. We have achieved our mission and goal, and you can see we are still working. Look at the quality, the standards, the speed at which we are doing the works. We have achieved.
Normally, in your hierarchy, you receive inspectors to come and inspect these buildings, or they just come at the final day?
We receive inspectors. Who come and check what we are doing. We have been receiving team from different ministries. I told you, Ministry of Works and Ministry of Education, plus even a team from Civil Engineers Brigade. They always come and monitor what we are doing.
Their professionalism and commitment to quality were palpable, and it was clear that they were driven by a desire to deliver a world-class facility.
The other side, if you look at the scope of activities there, when you are doing terrazzo, you cannot definitely put paint. When you are grinding the terrazzo, it has a lot of dust in it. That's why it has altered a bit. If you look at this side, we have started undercoating, skimming. So that's the reason.
As we observed, the brigade's work ethic and attention to detail were truly impressive. The UPDF Engineering Brigade's work on the campus premises is a significant step towards creating a conducive learning environment for students. With their expertise and dedication, the brigade is transforming the campus into a modern and vibrant hub of academic excellence. The progress being made is a testament to the brigade's capabilities and their ability to deliver high-quality projects.
Scenarios are there, petty things, but normally what we do as a UPDF Civil Engineers Brigade, for us, our main goal here is to do the project. But in an event that we have identified such small wrongdoers, we have a police post in the campus here. Normally we get them and hand them over to the police. Definitely we have achieved very much. As the UPDF Civil Engineers Brigade, we have done a lot. We have done a very wonderful work that the public is 100% appreciative of. And actually, you get comments, somebody comes tell you, Muzee should add you people more work, Muzee should. So that one, it is the pride that we have in us, that we have really achieved. Because when you get feedback from the public, That is very, very important.
Officials from Busoga sub-region have expressed their heartfelt appreciation to the UPDF Engineering Brigade for the exceptional quality of work and unwavering commitment demonstrated in the construction projects undertaken in the area. The officials praised the brigade's professionalism, attention to detail and timely completion of projects, which has significantly reflected at the university premises. The UPDF Engineering Brigade's dedication to excellence has earned them high regard from Busoga sub-region officials, who are thrilled with the positive transformation brought about by these projects.
My first and foremost, my message to the end users of this project, that the moment we hand it over, they should put in a proper maintenance policy. You know, a structure without proper maintenance, it degrades very fast. So that's my message to the end users. Then my message to the stakeholders is that's the Ministry of Works and Education, is let them continue giving us more works, because this work has proved, and other works in other projects has proved, that we are very efficient, we are swift, and we are fast in executing any project. The leadership of UBC, and I would want to thank His Excellency the Commander-in-Chief for his steadfast leadership and guidance and trust in us, UPDF Civil Engineers Brigade, to serve the government in this capacity.
The officials' commendation is a testament to the brigade's capabilities and reinforces their reputation as a reliable and skilled construction team capable of delivering high-quality projects that meet the needs of local communities. Busoga University's sprawling campus sits on 215.4 acres of land, providing a tranquil and expansive environment conducive to learning and growth. This vast space allows for the development of state-of-the-art facilities, including lecture halls, libraries, laboratories and recreational areas, catering to the diverse needs of students and staff of Busoga sub-region.
We have taken very critical measures. Of course, when we are doing a project like this, it is a project that has been assessed by qualified engineers. We have our consultants from Ministry of Works and Transport and Ministry of Education. So we are guided by the BOQs and the plans. Some of these structures you see has gone through structure integrity tests. So all what we do here, it is a standard. It is something that will be habitable for the learners. Incorporated a lot of things. You know, renovation works is a bit very critical. There are structures after thorough assessment. We work hand in hand with our consultants, and then we have incorporated a lot of, we have remodeled a lot of structures to make it habitable for the users here. But of course, with consultations from our consultants, our main supervising consultants, the Ministry of Works and Ministry of Education. The site engineer, I am very, very happy with the works we are doing as so far so good. This is the directive of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief. We as UPDF Civil Engineers Brigade, we are humbled to implement the directive of the Commander-in-Chief, and we shall achieve the time frame within the time taken, and we shall do it within the quality that is required and the standards.
Local materials, they are readily available in Busoga. The local material means aggregates, hardcore, sand. Sand, we just get it from Mayuge here. There is Lake Victoria. So local materials are readily available. The only materials we still get from Kampala are the industrial materials. And it is Michael, Ginger is very developed. They should really be producing first-class materials. And the good thing in Busoga is that, like roofing, it has a branch in Ginger. So really, material availability has not been a major issue generally. They are locally available, and even if they are within the proximity, Iganga and the Ginger, very near, So we have not experienced a bigger problem of availability of material like in other places. Because as per the directive of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of UPDF, he said we take over construction industry. The intent was, one, to reduce on the delays of delivering these projects, and two, the corruption which is within the construction industry, and three, to ensure that there is quality. And so I'm sure we have achieved, because there has been no complaint as so far for the projects have delivered in the Ministry of Education, even those delivered in the Ministry of Health, Airport, where Nambole, you look at just self-supporting and really evidence that we are doing the best and we are doing the right thing. And more so, His Excellency has gone ahead to build the capacity. Because as I talk, from these training wings, you hear for Redeem, recent Kaweta, where there are many engineers who are recruited and they have been sent to the units. So there is a lot of capacity building. There is a lot of, we are building capacity in terms of human beings and then machines. All those are being procured, and we are doing well, and we are really achieving. I know with time we shall achieve it 100%. We are on the right track and we shall achieve it.
The 215.4-acre campus will offer ample opportunities for expansion and developments, enabling the university to increase its student population, introduce new programs, and enhance its research capabilities. With its prime location and extensive land area, the university is well positioned to become a hub for academic excellence and innovation in Busoga sub-region. Busoga University was formerly under the administration of Busoga Diocese, but the university was closed in 2017 after the National Council for Higher Education revoked its license, citing irregularities in awarding sham degrees, employing unqualified academic staff, and clipping financial dates. In 2018, President Yoweri Museveni pledged a government takeover of the institution, which eventually led to a memorandum of understanding signed between the Ministry of Education and the university, thereby clearing the way for the current renovation by the UPDF Engineering Brigade. Government's acquisition of Busoga University came in response to stakeholders' appeals after the National Council for Higher Education revoked the institution's provisional license in 2017. Busoga University was founded by the late Bishop Bamwoze in 1993, working with the Board of Governors of Busoga College, Mwiri. Their institution opened to students in December 1999 after receiving its tertiary institution license. The Church of Uganda handed over Busoga University to the Ministry of Education and Sports in December 2018. This transfer marked a new chapter for the institution, transforming it from a private church-founded university to a public university serving Busoga region.